G'day everybody and welcome to another YouTube video review. Today we're going to be having a look at the DC Comics Designers series. This is the GCPD or the Gotham City PD Batman. This is the one that appears in the Batman Detectives. It's actually Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, taking over the role of Batman because Bruce has suffered a head injury and lost his memory and doesn't know who he is. Doesn't realise he's the Batman. But either way, if you haven't read the Batman Detective series, I really recommend getting into them. They're up to, what are we up to now? Volume 9. Get into it. It's a fantastic series. If you're a huge Batman fan, you're going to want to have a read. But this is a fantastic figure. The DC Comics series, the original ones that I started collecting, which were the New 52 Justice League, and you can see there we've got see if I can get my camera to focus there. We've got Darkseid in the back. These figures were fantastic. They've since had re-releases as the comics evolved, but these, in my opinion, are the cream of the crop from the New 52 look and line. But now the New 52 is finished, and they're moving to the Rebirth. So you'll see on the back of the packaging that whoops, spinning it around. If I can hold on to the packaging. There we go. So you can see Aquaman has pretty much changed. I'll give you a look there. So that was our New 52 Aquaman. And here is the Aquaman that you're seeing in the comics now. Same way with Hal Jordan and Superman. Look a little bit wide in the chin. I think I really like the streamlined look of the New 52 characters. Wonder Woman was a bit sort of masculine in her appearance, but hey, each to their own, I suppose. But anyway, let's have a look at this figure. As I said, this is a fantastic figure, wonderful collection. 2-figure pack. Usually these go for huge amounts of money, but I was really surprised to pick it up in my local comics shop for $70, and to get 2 figures is fantastic. So we'll start with Commissioner Gordon here in his Batman outfit. He comes with an accessory, which is his weapon, and it just slides into his holster there. I'll take that out so we can have a look. See if I can get my camera to focus there for you. So that's his sort of taser weapon gun there. Fits nicely into his hand too. And you've got the holster there strapped to the thigh. You can't remove it, but the weapon sits in there quite nicely. Then you've got the figure itself. Head sculpt is fantastic, really true to the comics. You do have head swivel up and down, left and right. You can see he's got the swivel in the bicep there, so you can not only raise them up and down but swivel. You've got the wrist, bend in the elbows. You've got an ab crunch, which is fantastic. The belt there looks skew, but that's how it's in the comics. It's not a case of it's loose. That's just positioned that way. You've got the detailing on the back there, and then down into the legs. As I said, really fantastic figure. Nothing's removable. You can't change over the hands or anything. With this guy here, so this is basically Commissioner Gordon's way of basically becoming Batman. He jumps into his robot suit. And I'll take off the helmet there so you can see. Now this is the fantastic thing about this figure. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, they're going to somehow be like they had done before, I think with the Green Lantern figure in the comic series, where you had to basically put extra pieces over the top of arms and legs like they did for the Green Lantern. But in this instance, they've just given you the mech robot. So it is fantastic. And they've even given you a headpiece. The headpiece is removable, so it just slides out, as you can see there. No arms or legs, but if you want to have a Commissioner Gordon bust, you can. And it just slides back into the socket. You can see the detailing in there, some of the bells and whistles that Commissioner Gordon obviously has at his disposal to push, and that just slides back down. You do need to have the Commissioner in there if you want to put the helmet on, and this is the helmet there. You can see the helmet does fit nicely. I'll see if I can get my camera to focus. Again, apologies. Having a bit of difficulty today getting it to focus. But in there is 2 sort of little holes. You might be able to just quickly catch it there, where basically it just slots in over the top. Not as beautifully as that, but it does just go over the top of the two bat ears. And there we have it there, but we'll have another look at him for you. Fantastic. So you've got articulation in the elbows. You do have interchangeable hands. They either have 2 fists or 2 open hands, so I've just put one open hand on one side and a fist on the other so you can see what they look like. down into the legs. It does stand reasonably well. It is quite top heavy, but it does sort of surprisingly stand quite nicely, which is nice. So no blasters or missiles to place into the figure to have it come out. There we go. But you can. It is a fantastic, and as I said, if you're following the storyline, you get to see a lot of this in action in the comic book. So the first time this was into my comic store, it actually sold out, I think, within a day. They had a couple of figures in, they sold out within a day. So luckily for me, they were able to reorder another one in, which was fantastic, because I didn't want to miss out on this guy or pay the exorbitant prices that you'll probably see him escalate to very quickly on eBay. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep subscribing. Hope that helps you out some way. If anything, maybe just gets you into the Batman Detective comics, because they're fantastic reads. Hang around. I'm going to be doing a review shortly. Obviously, being a Star Wars nut, I've got a couple of Rogue One figures there, pretty much Wave 2 and Wave 1 to go through. And over the Christmas period, got really lucky. One of the big W's here in Australia was selling their 3 3/4 inch Black Series figures for $15, so I was able to pick up 4 of those as well. So we'll check those out. As I said, if there's anything in the room that tickles your fancy that you haven't seen a review on yet, that's not on the channel, let me know, and we'll put something up. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep subscribing. Cheers.